Hey, assalamu alaikum, and welcome back to the Bridge of Truth. This is Brad Addo, aka Yo Demi Shake, and today I'm coming to you with some more wisdom on the truth, the Bridge of Truth in Islam and the Quran, and how to stick to the Quran only and stand away from all these hadiths and other innovations. Today I'm going to get on a touchy topic, but before I get into that, I want to thank all the subscribers who's been faithful to us, who subscribed off the little bit of content that we have, and you've been watching our videos. We definitely appreciate that. And we are a growing community. We're small. We're small, but we're growing steady. I'll take a small, slow pace of steady growth than no growth at all. And our goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, if not before. So anybody that you know that has questions about whether to follow Hadith, or anybody that's already like you, they're already just following Quran only, we're going to deliver more information, more messages, and we're going to expand our topic as well so we can get a broader audience because we want to bring people here. However, keep doing what you do. Keep liking us. Keep the positive vibe going. So getting into my topic today. The topic today is, do we have to learn Arabic in order to truly understand Islam? Okay, the answer is no. And I'm going to give you some ayahs from the Quran that proves that, and then I'm going to give you my own personal testimonial that proves that as well. Okay. First, let's just give you my own personal testimonial. For one, I became Muslim without knowing any Arabic. Okay, so the day Allah revealed it in my heart that this is the truth, I was American. I'm still am American. I didn't know how to speak Arabic or anything, but Allah revealed the truth to me in my own language. Just like He says, in your own tongue. He's going to make it easy in your own tongue. Okay, so for one, I'm living proof that you don't have to um, speak Arabic. You don't have to learn Arabic in order to become Muslim. That is falsehood. Okay, so those scholars or those sheikhs that taught you that, that's falsehood. Allah is not going to hear your prayers. But guess what? Allah has put me on a straight path. He heard my prayers. He's still hearing my prayers. He's still sending me blessings. Okay, and I'm not committing shirk either. I'm not attaching hadith to this. I'm not attaching a deity to this. So look at the scholars, the so-called scholars of this deen that says that you have to learn Arabic and speak Arabic in order to truly understand God's wisdom. They're committing shirk. So they contradict their own wisdom. They let you know that. And how did you become Muslim? Okay, if you're not Arab, if you wasn't born, if you know the Arabic language wasn't your native language, you became Muslim more than likely within your own tongue. You learned it in your own tongue, right? Okay. So moving on. Now just going to prove to you some ayats that goes along with that. Let's just start with Surah 44, ayat 58. Surah 44, I believe that's the smoke surah, ayat 58. Let's just see what ayat 58 reads on Surah 44. We have Surah 44, verse 58. Sai International says, and indeed, we have eased the Quran in your tongue that they might be reminded. We have eased the Quran in your tongue so that they might be reminded. In your tongue. That's the key word right there. Not in the Arabic tongue only, or even if it did say that, I can still break that down. But it says in your own tongue. Okay? So what does that mean? If Spanish is your first language, God has eased the Quran in your own tongue. Okay? If Turkish is your first language, God has eased the Quran in your own tongue. If English is your first language, God has eased the Quran in your own tongue. If Chinese is your first language, God has eased the Quran in your own tongue. So for one, let's give props to these people that spent years, like Sai International, Yusuf Ali, to deliver you the Quran in your language. They've done their best to translate the Arabic into your own language. So you got to give them props. I give Yusuf Ali props because that was the one that through Allah's will, that I was able to understand what being a Muslim and what Islam is, and it brought me to take my shahada and to come to this deen. So I'm giving Yusuf Ali props for dedicating his time and years, and you should do that too. So for these people that says that, oh, you have to, now don't get me wrong, if you want to learn Arabic, it's cool. To increase your knowledge, to increase your wisdom, because that's the language that Allah revealed it in. So of course of course you want to want to learn that. So for one, you'll get a better understanding of the actual word, and you'll be able to translate it better towards your peoples. Because certain words have different translations, have multiple translations. But that doesn't mean just because the Arabic language have words that has multiple meaning to it that is superior to all these other languages. That is so not false. You know why? I'm going to prove that right now. There are some English words that have double meanings, just like the Arabic language. Wow. So that doesn't make the English language superior to all the other languages, even though English is the third most frequent language among the whole world. And guess what? Arabic isn't in the top three. Now, I'm not dogging any Arab. So if your native language is Arabic and you are an Arab, okay, I'm not knocking you or anything. Kudos to your language and everything. I'm just talking about the scholars that say that you have to learn this in Arabic, and this is the only way you can get the true blessings, the true understanding. That is so much baloney, okay? So I'm not going to believe that for 1 second. But if you want to increase your wisdom, go ahead and knock yourself out. I'm increasing my wisdom. I'm going to learn Arabic just because I want to make sure that I give the best translation to my peoples. So yes, I'm going to learn it as well. Now check this out. I'm going to give you some English words that has double meanings, just like the Arabic words do. Just to let you know, this isn't some wowing phenomenal. This is probably going on in every language. Okay, let's look at, for one, let's go with the word minute. The word minute, minute. Okay, that word means the same. Okay, that word minute. Okay, that's hours, seconds, minutes. Okay, we already know what a minute means. Okay, that same word spelled the same way, pronounced different. Minute means small. Spelled the same way, minute. Same word means small. Double meaning. Okay, let's take another word. Seasoning. I'm sorry, not even seasoning, just season. Okay, we all know what the typical word for season is. Okay, the spring, summer, winter, fall. Okay, but also I may want to season my chicken, season my lamb, season my beef. Okay, I want to season my salad. Okay, same word, different meaning. You get my point? Should I go on? Should I continue? Okay, that this is not the only. Okay, the word squash. Okay, squash. We all know squash means to smash something and so forth and everything. Let's just squash them. Okay, also. Squash also means it's the family of vegetables. Okay, it's also a vegetable. Spelled the same way, means something different. Need I continue? Okay. So when people say, oh well, Arabic words have double meanings. So guess what? So does English. Okay, the English. Okay, let's go with a simple word: jam. Oh, jam. Jam. Okay. Okay, this means a sweet paste made out of fruit. It is also called jelly, okay? Jam. Now, everybody knows if you're in a club or something, you want to get your jam on, okay? That can also mean dance, okay? So, I mean, really, do we need to actually say that because the Arabic language has words that has double meanings, that this was what makes it obsolete and so unique? Because I can say that the same thing about English. And I'm pretty sure in different languages, other words have double meanings that's spelled and said the same way. Okay? Look at the word pool. Okay? Everybody familiar with the word? When it's hot, what do we all do? We get in the pool, right? Okay? Pool. Okay? But pool also refers to a game. Okay? How many has played pool on a pool table? Okay? You see what I'm saying? So one word, double meanings. So do not say that, because the Arabic language has words that has double meanings. Okay, please. The scholars has been fooling us for years. Okay, so whatever language you're comfortable in saying it in, learn it in your language, because at the end of the day, if you're going to be one of the leaders of your peoples, you're going to have to relate it in your own language. Okay, I have to relate this message to my American peoples. What do I look like speaking Arabic to my American peoples when I know the majority of the Americans only know American language? So here I am saying, you gotta learn Islam. You gotta say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Okay, this is the only way that God is going to hear you. Is you gotta say it this way. Instead of saying, in the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, all praises is due to you, Lord and Cherisher of the worlds. Okay? No. Okay? Say it in your own language. Okay? It means the same thing. Say it in your own language so they can relate. The people that's going to want to take it to the next level, Allah is going to guide them to that. Okay? I remember when I first took my Shahada, and within that same maybe few minutes or something, the guy said something to me in Arabic, and he was a brother, okay, so he was just like me, and he spoke in Arabic, and I'm like, why is he speaking in Arabic to me? He knows I know nothing about Arabic, so why is he doing all of this? It wasn't even the la ilaha illallah, it wasn't even that. He just said something in Arabic, and I said to myself, I don't understand what he's saying. That's how I looked at the guy that was speaking Arabic to me. So I know that me speaking Arabic to somebody else, they're going to have that same feel. They're going to feel that same way I felt when that guy was speaking Arabic to me. It's going to be like, man, what is Brad talking about? Like this, like we speak English. You see what I'm saying? So whatever language you're raised in your culture, speak it to your. How you going to call people to this deen if you're speaking a language they're not even familiar with? This is why Allah sent the messages in their own language. He always raised them up from among their own peoples, within their own culture. Because who can relate to each other the best? The people within their own culture can relate to each other the best. Okay, the Arabics, they can't relate to the Africans the best. No, only Africans can relate to the Africans the best. Okay, I can't relate to the Spanish people the best. No, only the Puerto Ricans can relate to the Puerto Ricans the best. You know why? Because we all feel like we know our own struggle and pain. The African Americans, we know our own struggle. Okay, the Arabics, y'all know your own struggle. Okay, the Indians, y'all know your own struggle. Every culture, every tribe knows their own struggle. That's why Allah raises one from amongst their own people. Okay, like I said, I'm not knocking nobody's language, but do not say that. And the only way you can truly understand Islam is about understanding Arabic. Now, if you want to further your studies, increase your wisdom, alhamdulillah. Okay, all praises due to Allah for you learning so you can translate it better to your peoples. That better be the reason, at least one of the main reasons, so you can translate it to your peoples. Because you don't want to absorb all this wisdom yourself and still you're not relating it to your peoples. Because Allah talks about that too. You're just withholding knowledge. Okay, you're supposed to get this wisdom and spread it to your peoples. So hopefully that's one of the main reasons why you're learning it. You're learning it to the best of your ability so you can relate it to your peoples to the best of your ability. Okay? So I just wanted to tell you that because that is one of the biggest innovations besides the hadiths. Okay, so pray in your own language. Okay, um, teach it to your peoples in your own language. Don't start speaking Arabic to them if you know they don't know any Arabic. You're going to sound just as stupid as the guy spoke to me. And I was just looking at him saying, I don't know any Arabic. Why are you even doing that? Okay, other than assalamu alaikum. So um and I'm sorry, there's another ayat as well. I don't even know if I even told you that I showed you the other ayat. The other ayat is Maryam, Surah Maryam, I believe that's Surah 19, ayat 97, which basically says, so we have made the Quran easy in thy own tongue, that with it thou mayest give glad tidings to the righteous and warnings to people given to contention. Okay? So only we have made it easy in your tongue that you may give glad tidings with it to the righteous and warn with it a people hostile. I just gave you two different translations, but it still means the same thing. The key word is in your tongue. Okay, in thy own tongue. And that word, if you want to say, well, what word is that? Okay, I'm gonna break it down. That word is pronounced, what's that? Bilisanika. Yeah, I'm pronouncing it right. Don't try and correct me. Okay, that's the way I say it. Okay, is Billy Sanika. Okay, which means in your tongue. So I hope you understand that Allah said He's made it easy in your own tongue, easy in your tongue. So it's not just easy in Arabic, it's easy in your own tongue, it's easy in Spanish. As long as it's translated right and so forth, you have no problems. And now with the tools we have, the online tools to look up the Quran word for word, because that's what I'm doing, we can all understand the Quran in whatever language we want to the best of our ability. Alhamdulillah. All praises is due to Allah. How cool is that? Okay. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to keep delivering this wisdom, and hopefully we can just grow our community. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, inshallah, by the end of 2018 or sooner. So help us spread love, spread the wisdom among the community, and bring more Quran only true Muslims here to this channel. Okay. As always, peace and blessings. Assalamu alaikum.